What's up, YouTube? We're here in this warehouse trying to find somebody to talk to get unloaded. So we made it to our delivery and there's nobody to be found. Not gonna lie, it's quiet in here. Oof, well, finally getting unloaded. So now we gotta put in where we're picking up next. And see how far away it'll be. So we're going to the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. on the northeast side in a little town called Charleston, Tennessee. It's about 80 miles from here. It says it's an hour and a half drive, which that's a bit of a deadhead, but it's on the way to where we're going, which is up to Indiana, I believe. Why are my glasses always crooked? Let's see. Okay, that's a little bit better. Is it because of this? Yeah. Okay. Right, so that's where we're going. Yeah, we're gonna take 75 all the way out there, and I guess we'll come back down and take 24 up. I don't know. Or maybe take 40 around. I don't know. We're going to the Indianapolis area, so we'll probably take 75 all the way up there. Take 75 and then jump on 74, maybe. Or we can probably take 40 around and go through Louisville. Take 40 around and I don't know. There's options. So we'll figure it out when we get there. This next one is a drop and hook, easy. And it's only about I think about a 7-hour drive. So we should be able to knock a majority of this out today. So we'll see. But they should have me out of here in a few minutes. We'll probably get some fuel in between. But we'll be empty going out there. So I swear, guys, I don't know why my glasses are always crooked. Why? Anyway, let's go see if they're done. Close up these doors and get on out of here. Well, we are unloaded. And ready to take on this 82-mile journey to our pickup. We sat here for, let's see, it took about 40 minutes to get me offloaded. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will definitely take that. So this should be a pretty straightforward drive out there.
In 900 feet, turn right onto US 41.
It should be pretty straightforward. Let's see, when we get out of here, we're gonna make a right. Yeah, go back to 75, cool. I could get some fuel at this Love's. I got about a quarter of a tank of fuel. But I do not like filling up at Love's. I'm gonna try to find a Pilot or Flying J to get some fuel. Watch your little car. Thank you.
Turn right onto US 41.
Yes, ma'am. There's some good loads popping up out of Houston next week. Check them out to see what they are. All I can see is they come out of Houston this weekend, and they go up to Montana. Is it Montana? I think it's Montana. Yeah, Montana. It says $3 a mile, but I do know that Montana is a dead area, so I don't know. We'll see.
Turn left onto Union Grove Road Southeast.
Yeah, but first things first, let's knock out this week, and we'll try to figure out next week as the time comes. So guys, I just did something that I said I would never do again. At least not for a while. Let's go around this way. I can't believe I did this. But I have some explaining to do. A lot of explaining. But I'll explain here in a little bit. But this next load I'm picking up is about 43,000 pounds. And we got to go through those Tennessee hills again. So I'm not going to fill all the way up because I don't know how the weight is going to be. What's the word I'm looking for? How the weight's going to be. I don't know what the word is. Managed, spaced out, distributed. That's the word. I don't know how the weight's going to be distributed on the trailer because it's we're doing a drop and hook, so we're grabbing a preloaded trailer. So I'm going to get just enough fuel in there just to get to the next spot, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, so I have some explaining to do. So once we get fueled up here, and I'm gonna go in here and find something to eat. But once we get down the road a little bit, I'll explain on what I have done. I said never do this again. Or like I said, at least for a while, but I felt like this was the right time to do it. So we're gonna, we'll see.
and tripping and tripping. We live and we learn, we crash and we burn. We're alone in this world. We rise and we fall. We're one for all. Pick yourself up off the ground.
We're all checked in. We had to watch a little safety video and all that stuff. And a lot of these plants, you have to go through an orientation. So you have to watch a little safety video. Some of them you have to get like a little respirator. So she said, go in and make a left at the first stop sign.
Head northeast.
Pretty big chemical plant. So she said, go in, make a left. Okay, there's a sign up here. Truck drivers, do not park here. Back into spot on the yard. Okay. Okay, there's 1, 2, I think 3 Landstar trailers here. Guess we'll just park here. Actually, our trailer, what was it? 698 something, something, something. Okay, our trailer's right there, so. Let us park here. good right about there. All right, let's go see what's up. So apparently the empties go over there. So we're gonna move the truck around, take the empty over there, and our loaded one is over there in the corner. Quick, easy, let's do it. All right, everything is hooked up. I do, however, I almost forgot to add my plastic sheets over the hazmat placards. All right, let's do that real quick. Come on. There we go. Oh, the clip is broken on this one. Let's move it over here. So we're gonna put this plastic piece in here. Take them both out together. There we go. Come on, almost. Get you all the way in there. There we go. Ooh. All right, paperwork looks good. Placards look good. We have the right trailer number. This load is 43,400 pounds. And so they do want us to scale out going out of here. I'm a little nervous because I did get too much diesel. I'm being overweight. Because they said if I'm too heavy, I can't get the load. I have to wait till tomorrow when that department is in to reload me. Come on, lady. Come on. It doesn't feel like 43,000 pounds. So once we get this load here, I think we have an 8-hour drive up to the Indianapolis area, and we're gonna go through Louisville. There's another route. I think we can go through, Cincinnati, but I am not going through Ohio with a hazmat load, because at their scale houses, even if you get bypassed to go through, they still call you in. Like, you have to stop regardless. So I don't want to go through Ohio. I do not have time for that. I need to get out there and get parked so I can get on with my next day. And here's the scale. Alright, so they gave me a thumbs up, so we'll see. We'll see how we look. I did slide my tandems back to the 40. This is my badge, guys, they gave me. But so I slid my tandems back to the 40-foot line, hoping that distributes my weight. Because usually the way they haul these hazmat loads, it's kind of like single, maybe another single, then double pallet, double. It's usually how it's done, but we will see. So I'm gonna park off here to the side. I think that's good right there. All right. Let's see what's up. Guys, I'm glad I climbed up here and checked. These are supposed to be strapped. Always check your loads. Always. I just assumed that it was pre-sealed because it was preloaded. But nope. So when they gave me the seal, I said, well, let me go to open the door and see how it's loaded. And they are not strapped down. So I was thinking, you know, on my load that my empty I brought in, they didn't ask me to leave straps. And so I assumed they didn't ask the previous driver to leave straps either. So yeah, it's a good thing we checked. That would have been a huge Violation on my license. That's how it's supposed to be done. So what happened was they loaded that pallet way too close against the wall, so I had to move that pallet over. Took a while, but we got it. Hazmat strapped down. Hazmat strapped down. Let's get out of here. Well, y'all, we are barely underweight. So on axle 1, we cannot be more than 12,000 pounds. Axle 2, we can't be more than 34,000 pounds. Axle 3, we cannot be more than 34,000 pounds. Total weight, we cannot be more than 80,000 pounds. So on axle 1, we are 200 pounds underweight. On axle 2, we are 480 pounds underweight. And on axle 3, we are, 1,220 pounds underweight. So yeah, barely underweight. All right, so we're hazmat. So our paperwork needs to go in the door over here. We have our hazmat book. All right, y'all, we're ready to go.
My mind is a minefield. Watch your step, that's not a threat, no. My heart is a house of cards. They had those shaky hands, they let me fall apart. And I know it shows, yeah. You keep me on my toes, yeah. Just one more song, yeah, yeah. Play it till I'm gone. When I start sinking, all my demons start creeping in. When I start breaking, will you be waiting? Pick me up and put me back together again.
Gotta love the hills out here. She's been struggling. Hey, there's a Landstar over there. She's been struggling just a little bit. Right now we're at about 57 miles an hour and quickly losing speed. Let's go to downshift. Can't be mad at the scenery though. Come on. Almost to the top. There we go. All right, so we're gonna let off the gas a little bit until we kind of figure out what's going on down here. Looks like a straight shot pretty much. Okay. But guys, this has been a pretty smooth week. I mean, we did have the little, I don't want to call it a mishap at that drop and hook back there. That's why it's always important to check your loads. Because had I not opened those doors and that load was not secure, one, had I got pulled into a scale house and inspected and DOT seen that, that's a really big fine on my license for that load not being secure. Not to mention, you know, Landstar would have probably terminated my contract. And we got a Landstar about to pass us up here. Come on, Landstar. Hauling flatbed. But yeah, so there's Landstar right there. So Landstar probably, you know, terminated my contract and a really big fine from DOT. And God forbid there be some kind of accident or something happen and that hazmat load wasn't secure. Depending on where I was at or what would have happened or what could have happened, that could be a misdemeanor charge. But we don't have to worry about any of that because we went back there and strapped it down. But I always double, triple, quadruple check. Always check. When it comes to hauling hazmat, it is no joke. I mean, general freight too, yeah, make sure it's secured down, but hauling hazmat, any little thing can and will go on your license. And we're struggling up this hill too.
You know, he's looking for a picnic basket. Say it again, driver. You going south on 75, right?
Something's going on down here. So according to the guys on the CB, there's something going on down here, but it's southbound. Where? Oh, okay, yeah. Come on, we're struggling at 40 miles an hour and somebody's getting searched. Ooh. If it's one of y'all, shame on you. All right, let's throw our flashes on because we're gonna be struggling. Come on. All right, let's go up a gear. Oh, this guy is moving butt up here in his left lane. So yeah, guys, I haven't forgotten. We still have to talk. I told y'all I agreed to do something that I told myself I wasn't gonna do. Either now or possibly later. I have not forgotten. We'll still have that talk once I get into a spot where I can park and think. In truck lane restriction. Okay. I have thought about moving out here to the Tennessee, Kentucky area. And I did change my mind, guys. I am going to go through Ohio / the Cincinnati area, because there's some kind of toll road if I take if I go through Louisville. I think there's a toll road, so I am going to go ahead and go through Cincinnati. As of right now, that's the plan. I may just have to deal with DLT if I have to once I pass through there. But I am about 30 minutes short on my clock to where I have 5 hours and 15 minutes until I arrive. That's without the hills and all this stuff. So it's probably more like 6 hours away. But I probably only have about 5 hours or 4 hours and 45 minutes on my clock. So we're not going to get quite there, but we'll get close enough to where I can hopefully get within an hour away. And let off the throttle a little bit. And still get there at a decent time. Drop this load off, grab the next one about 30 miles away. There's Mercer. And then shoot on down to Houston to where I can hopefully be home Thursday night. I'll get up super early Friday morning, deliver this load, or deliver that load. And then I have another one that I booked that's going up to Dallas that pays $1,000. Delivers 8 a.m. Sunday morning. I'm sorry, Monday morning. And there's another load I'm looking at that's in San Antonio. It's a power only run. To where I would deadhead out there. It's like a little 30 mile run. And then I deadhead back home to Houston. But it pays $1,100, power only run. And it's hauling, I guess it's picking up Broadway equipment for Broadway musical stuff, I don't know. So I'm thinking about doing that. It's a quick $1,100. It is on Father's Day. So I prefer to have that day off, but hey, you gotta get that revenue up when you can. Plus, this agent seems like he has a good reputation. So it might be somebody I wanna get in good with. So I might do it to kind of network with the guy. And I don't know, we'll see. But for right now, we're just chilling, easy week. Hasn't been too stressful. You know, I've been pretty happy with our progress so far. I was gonna try to book one of those Houston to Laredo runs for $2,100 or $2,200. I'm sorry, $2,200 over the weekend, but I might just try to do the San Antonio run real quick and call it a week. I don't know. We have options, but we'll see. But right now we're just cruising, enjoying the beautiful scenery over there. And we need to go around this guy because he's going a little too slow. Sorry, hot shot. Gotta go around you.
Got me out of my mind, tongue tied, hypnotized, but it feels alright. Just scared 'cause I want you. You brought me back to life. Now I'm terrified, and I know it shows. Yeah. You keep me on my toes, yeah. Just one more song, yeah. Play it till I'm gone. When I start sinking, all my demons start creeping in. When I start breaking, will you be waiting? Pick me up and put me back together again. You see what I see? Yeah, you could save me. You could save me.
So we had to stop and grab something to eat. I know it's not the best thing in the world, but we don't have time to stop and we got to keep rolling. Got about 2 hours on my clock, I think. So that's where we're at right now. Let's go around and make sure everything is good on the truck. Set the stuff down. Placard is good. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nuggets, napkins, cool. All right. So we got 2 hours left on our clock. And we're 3 hours, 20 minutes away. So there's a TA in Petro I know of right outside of Cincinnati. We're gonna try to make it there. It's about 80 miles away. About an hour and a half drive or so. All right. Let's roll. We're parked. Not gonna lie, that rain was starting to get a little difficult to see during that construction. So, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but we went through some hills, little bitty 2-lane road, and then we had to cross under that little bridge. Tennessee, man, I don't know if that was Tennessee or Kentucky. I think it was Tennessee. We went through some interesting routes today. I should have stayed on the interstate, but that traffic, I was trying to get around that traffic. I think it was in Knoxville, so it was in Tennessee. And so I went off, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I almost had to change my pants after that little run there. Like, that little 2-lane road kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and then it came down to a 1-lane road, but it was a 2-way, and it was under that little low, small bridge, that little wooden bridge. Yeah, so today was productive, good, but definitely interesting. And so I As of right now, I'm not changing anything. We're going to stick it out here with Landstar for a little while. It seemed to have, like, it's not that the workload has picked back up or anything. It's, I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things where you just gotta take it as it hits you. Because, what was it, the past about a 2-week stretch, we just had the worst of luck, you know, back to back to back to back. And this past 2 weeks, it's been decent. So, I don't know. Still, just a lot of, I don't know. That is my 3 favorite words right now. My go-to is I don't know. Like, we're just playing a lot of things by ear. But anyway, speaking of by ear, so what I was going to tell you guys earlier, since now I have time to actually focus. Actually, so the truck is cooled down, we can turn off our engine because it's nice and cool out, so we don't have to idle tonight. We can save on fuel and engine hours. So I'll just crack those windows back there in the back open and we'll be good. So for those of you who know, before trucking, I was in the music industry. I did the whole church musician. You know, I played piano, guitar, drums, bass guitar, ukulele, a little bit of harmonica. And so I did the whole church musician thing. I did the whole studio musician thing. I've recorded albums for people. You know, I've done the whole live things where I've played in the bars. You know, not really the clubs, but more like your music clubs, not like your hardcore, you know, type clubs. I have DJ'd. I did the whole DJ thing. Like, DJing is what really played a big part of paying for our wedding. So I did the whole DJ thing. What else? I'm trying to see what this W9 is doing. What else? Musician, DJ, I've songwriter. You know, I've done my own the whole Christian hip hop deal. Like, you name it. We had a music lessons company, you know, pre-COVID, before we got into trucking. So we've done a lot of things music related. And so I got an invite today before I was like your chill Christian guy. I don't want to say I was a troubled teen, but I definitely had my time of being rebellious and did whatever I wanted to do. And so during that time, of course, you get invited to a good youth group and they help, you know, transform your life, which is where I met Laura, my wife, at. And one of the artists that we used to listen to, the artist that I really looked up to, but somebody in that transition of my life, there was an artist by the name of Flame. He's a Christian rapper out of the St. Louis area. And he was pretty big back in the day when I was in the transition of, you know, boy to man, you know, from living what I wanted to do to living for God and wanting to do things better. So there was an artist, his name was Flame, out of St. Louis, Missouri. And I used to listen to his music. I used to jam his music, you know, the whole 9 yards. And so one of my old connects that I used to be in the music industry with, I haven't talked to him in years. It's been a long time since I've talked to him. He just randomly hit me up, you know, I guess just out of nowhere, saying, hey, you know, Flame is coming to, I'm hosting an event, I'm throwing an event in San Antonio, and I have Flame as the mainstream artist, like the headline artist. Like, would you like to open for him? It's like, open for him? I don't even do the whole music thing anymore, dude. I'm out here, you know, trucking or whatever. And so I gave it some thought. And, well, first I had seen that he's having a concert. And when he reached out to me, he was like, hey, like, you know, Like, do you want to open for him? Do you want to be the opening act? And at first I was kind of like, nah, you know, just thinking about, and after thinking about it, I was like, you know what? That would be cool. Somebody that I used to look up to back, you know, when I was, you know, between like that, I was like a late teenager. You know, somebody that I used to look up to that helped transform my life, you know, I get to open for him as an artist. So even though I'm not doing music anymore, you know, well, we'll see about that. 'Cause I don't know. It's just, I'm in a weird place right now, guys. So, so like, how cool is that to where I get to open for this guy, be the opening act? So that's what we're gonna do. So the event is gonna be August 19th in San Antonio, Texas. And so I have to go back through and relearn all my lyrics again, guys. Because I have not done anything music related since before COVID. So it's been about going on 3 years, guys. Because I had about a 35 city tour planned out before COVID hit. And then that's when we just threw COVID down the drain, or threw the music idea down the drain and decided to do this whole trucking thing. So yeah, August 19th, I get to open for him. But we'll talk about that way into the future. I will ask you guys to see what songs I should probably perform. I'm gonna get y'all included in that. If you would like to attend the event, let me know. And I'll give you all those details later on. But for right now, we're just looking at the Houston Truck Show, June 24th and June 25th. Tickets are free, anybody's welcome. We're looking forward to seeing you guys at that event first. And so, actually, I think for Zeke and Genesis, this would be their first time seeing me perform at that August show in San Antonio. Yeah, because Josiah, when he was a itty bitty, he used to go on tour with us. We had the plane tickets, and Josiah's been quite around the country quite a bit when he was an infant, like 3, 4, 5, 6 months old. You know, he was on tour with me. So yeah, that would do it for today's video. I will get you guys included. If y'all want to look up my music, just look me up anywhere. MUZIKMIXER. Spotify, iTunes, Google Music, YouTube. You named it. I am working on something for Father's Day. So y'all stay tuned for that. In the meantime, this is Landstar, Texas Ranger, signing off. And I will catch you guys at noon Central Standard Time tomorrow.
Morning TikTok, good morning. 18 Wheels back at it here on TikTok today again. Yeah, I took another 4-day vacation. It's not what I wanted, definitely not what I wanted, but if you guys know about this business, you know sometimes it's a forced vacation out here. You gotta take it because you have to take it. And unfortunately for this baby here, I had to take a vacation.